All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to this session. 8 simple techniques or fundamental how to grow your business with video marketing. So I want you to picture this. 4 years ago, I am in my minivan and the clock is off by an hour. We just changed daylight saving times. Now, I don't know how it is in your car, but in mine, you need an engineering degree to change the clock. Right? You have 3 buttons. You have to have the radio on or off and press the pedal. I mean, it's just a nightmare, right? So I get the manual out of the glove compartment and I figure it out. But before I do, I'm like, I'm never going to remember this, so let me videotape this. And I videotape me, which is what you're seeing right now, changing the clock so I can remember how to do it. So I do it, and then I have the video, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with this? And I upload it to my personal YouTube channel. So 6 months later, we change clock again, we change time again, and I'm like, aha! I got a video. So I go and find my video, and this is what I find. Over 38,000 people watch my video. And I'm like, wow. Like talking about an accidental success. And I'm like, I have to figure this out. And if you look at the comments, like the people were like, thank you. I mean, they didn't say I saved their life, but almost. I had 24 comments. I'm like, I got to figure this out. I have to learn what happened so I can replicate this and grow my business. Now, since then, I have created over 350 videos for myself and my client. And the vast majority of the pushback that I get is, the first one is, I don't have time. Anyone can relate? Anyone has extra time to spare? The second one is, I don't know how. I don't know how to do videos. And the third one is, my favorite one, is I don't like the way I look. Or I sound. Anyone can relate to that? I hate the way I look. I sound? Yes. So in this presentation today, I am going to guide you. So you're going to discover what you need to know to help you grow your business with video marketing. So the first step, and there's going to be 8 fundamentals of technique. The first one is the 5 videos you need to make for your business. There are 5 videos that work with video marketing. And the first one is the how-to video, which is the holy grail of video marketing. This is what we collectively cannot get enough of. How-to videos. Let me introduce you to Chris Sweeney. Chris Sweeney is the owner of Frameworks. So if you stayed in a hotel on Miami Beach, or on a cruise ship, or in the Caribbean, chances are that the picture frame in your room or in the halls was created by Frameworks. They do frames by the hundreds and the thousands. And I've been telling them we have to do a how-to video, and they were like, nah, I don't know. We just want to show the front of the house, like the pretty pictures, how it looks. And I'm like, trust me, let's do a how-to video. And we selected one of the things that they do, which is face mount to acrylic. So it's a poster behind a 1/4 inch acrylic. It looks beautiful, glossy. You can use it outdoors. A stunning, stunning look. They use it a lot on the outdoors. And we created that video. It requires 3 machines that none of us can afford. One of them is a high precision cutter. So there's no chances that you and I could even reproduce what we're going to show people. And we took that video, took several hours, and uploaded it to their Facebook page. And this is what we got organically within a week. It reached 5,700 people and was viewed by over 2,500 people, organic. And 81% of that traffic was organic. which means that they've added a little bit of money to have it shown to more people, and that just increased an additional 1,000 people, but that's organic reach from a Facebook page. And the engagement was through the roof. 176 people engaged. We had 11 shares. Now, I don't know, I'm going to invite you to go and compare those stats to any post that you currently have on your Facebook page. Uh-oh. Am I back? You didn't do anything? He's doing a trick on me. Are you taping this? You're going to make a video, right? Yeah, I know how you roll. So this is amazing stats. Amazing, amazing. Organically, the reach. And if we compare that to their standard reach, what they have with their regular post, this was 10x. We multiplied their reach by 10 times by just posting a how-to video. How-to videos will give you authority. That's the first thing you're going to get with how-to videos. It will give you authority. He who has a how-to video becomes the authority in that industry. The second video you need to create is the FAQ. Now, the FAQ video is what is referred to as the 80% of the questions that people ask you over and over and over again. You get the same questions all the time. That is the video you need to create. Now, let me introduce you to Jordan Shaw. Jordan is let me get off the stage. Jordan is a junior partner at a law firm in Fort Lauderdale. And what he specializes in is debt collection. That's what they do. It's not really exciting. They help corporate entities collect money when people don't pay it. Apparently, it's illegal to call someone in the middle of the night on their cell phone. I'm going to stay away from them. One of the questions they get all the time, and if you are in the debt collection, is the FDCPA, which is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Corporations want to know what is that. Or they also want to know what is prior express written content. What is that? So we created a couple of videos. And what we got is the second result on Google now is their video. Second result. And it's the first video. If you type in what is FDCPA, that is the first result you will get in YouTube. What the FAQ video will do for you, it will increase sales. An educated consumer is the best consumer you can have because you're not wasting your time answering questions over and over and over again. You can get down to business. The FAQ video is awesome for sales. Now, the third type of video you need to have is the products and services. Now, products and services, every single page on your website needs to have a product and service video. Every single one of them. If you have a restaurant or if you have a meeting planning service, a corporate meeting planning service, you need to have a video for that. Every single page on your website needs to have one. What it does is just basically describe what the product and services is. And what those videos do for you is it helps you with your SEO. Everything being equal, your page with a video and your competition's page with a video without a video, with just 400 words of content, and you have a video, you will win every time because people will spend a minute and a half on your page or 2 minutes while they are just spending 15 seconds on your competition's page. That in the eyes of Google is amazing. Google likes you to spend more time on the landing page. And the way to do it is to have a video. Just describe what the product is. Just describe what the restaurant does. Just describe whatever that is. By the way, if we're given 500 words to read or a minute video, chances are we're going to watch the video. People don't read content on the internet. Like, we just know that. We just still need to have words, but nobody reads it. The fourth video you need to have is what you're best fit for. And that video is, and I'm going to show you an example here of Unearth Rental. They're a rental company in Miami. What they specialize in is they specialize in unique and farm tables, farmhouse tables, just, you know, furniture that you don't have, not the run-of-the-mill. Like if you're a bride and you want to have a really unique look for your wedding, Unearth Rental is the place to go. Guess what they don't do? Birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. That's not their specialties. If you're looking for furniture for a birthday party, they're not a good fit for you, right? They're just very high-end, very quality stuff. That's who their best customer is. The video on their website identifying themselves as that product and service prevents people that are not a good fit from calling them. So in other words, that video helps you with conversion. You're going to have, who in the room here wastes time with people that are not a good fit for them on a regular basis? Yeah, everybody. It's either a money issue, it's a style issue, it's a product issue, but you're wasting time with those people. What we are best fit for is the solution to that problem. Those people are going to stop calling you. And the fifth video that you need to have is a bio video in your email signature. By show of hand here, who has a video in their signature? 2, 3. Awesome, congratulations. The rest of you, let me just do some math here, funny math, right? Let's just say you send 10 emails per day, and you have 5 people on your team. That's 50 emails per day. That's 250 emails per week. That's 12,500 emails per year. That's 10 emails a day for 5 people on your team. If you have a 5% conversion, only 5% of the people that are opening your email are going to click. That's 625 clicks you didn't have the year before. And I'm being super conservative here, right? Who sends a lot more than 10 emails a day? Right? All of you, right? So what those, oh, by the way, so I'm using, a lot of people ask me, what do you use for that? I use Wise Stamp. I'm not paid by them. I don't get any commissions for them. I just use it because it's really cool. And they have a trial, a product that you can try for a whopping price of free. Right? So you can give it a shot tonight. It will allow you to put your picture, all your social media, and embed a video. What the video in your bio will do for you is it will help you with traffic. It will give you more traffic. So the 5 videos were how to, FAQ, the products and services, what we're best fit for, and the video in your email signature. Now the second point, the second fundamental of video marketing is a myth and a bad habit. One myth and one bad habit around video marketing. The first one is the 2-minute. I just cannot tell you as a video marketer how sick and tired I am of hearing that. People saying, oh, it has to be 2 minutes, or 1.5 minutes, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's no evidence whatsoever in the stats that says that your video needs to be 2 minutes. None. I just read an article just recently that was saying, if you have a product, a video should be 1.5 minutes. If you have this, it should be 2 minutes 30. This is complete baloney. Who has seen the Simon Sinek video? It's not the what and how you do, but it's why you do what you do, right? That video was 18 minutes and 3 seconds. Explain that to me. How did that work, that you watched every second of that video, but for some reason, you need to have a 2-minute video? It's nonsense. The truth is if it's boring, we'll tolerate 10 seconds of it, and we'll be gone, 30 seconds at best. And if it's great, we'll watch 30 minutes. There's no time limit. So it's how bad does it suck? That's really the truth. There's no such thing as 2-minute video. If you want to create a video that's 6 minutes for your business, go at it. Just make it good. You know, I mean, it's, you know, that's really the rule. So 2-minute is baloney. There's no such thing. My most popular video to date with 80,000 views is 44 minutes. And then the bad habit. So people get excited and says, "Ha-ha! We're gonna do video marketing, so we're gonna shoot a commercial." So they bring 5 people, and they bring lights, and they bring props, and we're gonna have stunt doubles. And we're gonna have makeup. Yeah, we need to have makeup. All the ladies and all the guys, everybody's getting makeup. And they shoot a commercial. Now, let's just, by show of hand here, when you go on YouTube and you're about to watch a video that you've searched, you want to watch something, and it's playing a commercial right before that. And in the bottom right corner, there is this little thing that says you can skip that video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're like, click, 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 click. I am not watching your commercial. Who can relate? Raise your hand. Yeah, look around, look around, look around. Every single one of you. Or your favorite show, right? You know, the one you have on your DVR, you record and whatnot, then you go back home, you watch it, and as soon as there's a commercial, you go zip, 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 zip. You are gone. I am not watching you. Who can relate to that? Who skips to every single commercial? So why on God's green earth would you think that people want to watch a commercial of your business? We don't. You don't want to watch my commercial. I don't want to watch your commercial. And nobody here wants to watch your commercial. Don't do commercials. That's not what video marketing is about. Now, if you need a promotional video that you're going to use at a trade show or in your hotel, on the television, or inside your business, it's perfectly fine having a promotional video. But that's not what video marketing is about. Video marketing is not about shooting a commercial. All right, the third point, the third fundamental of video marketing is content research. Now, a lot of people, once they get excited about video marketing, they're saying, okay, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to generate the content that I need to have on those videos. Where do I go? So let me introduce you, and you want to write this one down or take a picture of it. It's called answerthepublic.com. Now, how answerthepublic.com works is very simple. You go to answerthepublic.com, then this website will show up with this old bald dude, and you will enter your keyword in the empty box. For this exercise, I put event planning. And then you click on the button that says Get Questions. And you get this. And what this is every single what, when, where, how, is, why around that keyword. Now what it did is it aggregated the internet for the top questions around that keyword. When I first saw that, I was like, my jaw dropped, because this used to take us hours to do. It's not making anything up. It's saying this is what we are asking around event planning. Those are our questions. That's what we want to know. So I zoomed in here, and I have this one that popped. How event planning works. Who in the room could actually create a video, a 2-3 minute video saying, yeah, I know how it works. Come on, raise your hand. I know you know. You could actually say it. Yeah, I know how it works. I could create a video. So I took this, that how event planning works, and I copied it into YouTube. How event planning works. Go show me the videos that are telling me how event planning works. And these are the top 5 results. Now I want you to notice something here. Not a single one of those videos is answering the question. Not one of them. And the reason is simple. It's because YouTube does not have a video that says how event planning works. So what it's giving us is it's giving us related videos that has the keyword. That's the top 5. I looked at the top 10. Then I expanded the top 20, 10, 30. Not a single video was answering that question. What do you think is going to happen to your video once you create a video that says how event planning works? What is going to happen to that video? Of course. When I saw that, I was like, are you serious? Yeah. What do you think the what is FDCPA was? You think we made it up? No, we just did the search. What are people asking? Well, they want to know what is FDCPA. Great. We'll give them a video. They want to know. Same thing with the prior written consent. You know, what is that? So people want to know. This is mind-boggling. It's just doing all the work for you. You don't have to think like, what am I going to create videos about? You just go to Answer the Public, and there you have it. Now, the fourth fundamental or technique with video marketing is the preparation and scripting. A lot of people are unsure of how to start their videos. But what if I told you there's an easy way to do it? In this next section, I'm going to show you the 3-step method to start all your videos so people watch it until the end. Let me introduce you to the APP method. And the APP method stands for A for agree, the first P for promise, and the second P for preview. So let's dig in, right? Agree. I'm sure you would agree that what you want to do is you want to start your video with a statement where you want people to agree with you. A lot of people wonder how event planning works. We have an agreement. So in essence, you're laying the foundation that that's a common challenge or issue or question that we have. The second thing is, but what if I told you that? What if I told you that it's not that complicated or there is an easy way to find this out? And then you want to close the intro with, in this video, I am going to show you. You want to tell people what they're going to get. One of the biggest mistakes that people do is they start to ramble on their videos. And they start to talk. And this is why we leave. Because they're just talking. And I'm like, I'm talking to this person is talking to me and I just don't know where they're going. I don't have time. So if you tell people, I'm going to tell you the 5 things you need to know how event planning works, people say, okay, I know what I'm in it for. 5 things. Would you like me to show you how that works, like an example? Yes, please. Right, all right. You ready? A lot of people are unsure how to start their videos. What if I told you that there is an easy way to do it? In this video, I'm going to show you the 3-step method to start all your videos. I just did it. All right, you need to have all your videos with a call to action. Too many people don't put a call to action on their videos. They don't ask for like or shares. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you ask people, you're going to get. Then you need to tell them specifically what you want. If you want your video to be liked or shared, you need to tell them that. Please like or share this video. If you got value out of that video, please like or share it. And ask them to subscribe. If you have a YouTube channel, I start all my videos by saying, before we start, please subscribe. Now, you may not subscribe immediately, but at least you know that that's what I'd like to have in exchange for this interaction. The next thing with preparation and scripting, there is no such thing as people being natural at video marketing. There's no such thing. I'm not a natural at it. You're not a natural at it. Nobody is a natural at it. What you have to do is you have to write a script. You have to write the outline of the content you're going to deliver. That's super important. Because if you don't do that, you're going to find yourself in front of the camera just going like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just write a script. And then rehearse the script. Rehearse in front of a mirror. Rehearse in front of a friend. But rehearse. Rehearse at least a couple of times. Like a lot of people, they get into video marketing and say, okay, I'm just going to go and wing it. No, there's no winging. When you see videos that are actually good, there is preparation behind it. People have done their homework, they wrote it down, they have a sense of what they're going to say, and then they just go and do it. Now, if you want a free copy of a script template that I created, you can text your email to 561-285-2967. It's a Google Voice number that goes to me. It's not, you're not entering a sweepstake or anything. I will send you a script, a template of a script that I've created. I'll make it easy. I'll have the APP method and then your content, your call to actions. All you have to do is fill in the blanks. Now, the fifth thing you need to know about video marketing, or fundamentals of video marketing, is framing and lighting. So that's one area where a lot of people that get started in video marketing make quite a few mistakes, and I see that all the time. So the first one is the head space in the frame. Just remember the rule of thirds. The third horizontal and the third vertical. And the frame should have the person in just 2/3 of the frame and the head in the upper right-hand quadrant, like you have here. The mistake that people do when they're framing a person, they're doing videos, is they're putting the head in the center square. It's kind of like instead of the third rule, they do an X and they put the head right in the middle. Makes sense logically, but it doesn't give you a right shot because then you end up with a lot of empty space around the head. So remember the rule of thirds. And then if you use that, then you'll have room for text if you need to add some text on top of your videos. Now, the next thing with framing is when people are doing the shot, they're taking a shot where the person is way too far. Don't be afraid to get close to the camera. When we're watching videos, what we connect with is the eyes. We don't connect with everything that's around. When someone is talking to you, it's the eyes that matters. So what I see a lot is people are taking shots where they're way too far. For some reason, they think that the room is interesting, or wherever they are, or they're outdoors, that it's outdoors. No, it's not outdoors. It's get close to the person. Like really, people want to connect with your eyes. Now, another mistake with interviews is when they put the person on the video on one side or on the wrong side of the shot. Like for example, right here, we're just not quite sure what he's looking at. What is he looking at? I'm not quite sure. So that's the interview style where he's talking to someone, answering questions. And the better shot is this one, where the person is on the right side of the screen and there is empty space in front of them. Does that make sense? That's just a slight difference, right? And then I see, by the way, I've made that mistake before, where the person was a little bit too side. That's a much better shot, much easier to watch. Now, lighting. Lighting is super important. If you're going to do videos outdoors, remember that sunset and sunrise is the best time of the day to do your videos. It's really super important in terms of lighting. If you're doing it at noon, there's just too much bright light on top of your head. It's going to put shadows underneath your eyes, plus it's hot if you do it in the summer. So sunrise or sunset is the best time of the day to do it outdoors. And if you're going to do it indoors, you need to have lighting. The way you do lighting indoors is 3 points, one in front of you and 2 on either side. So right now you're seeing not enough lights in that shot. That's still not enough. The light is right above the person, so you're not connecting with the eyes. And right there, it's just right. And the reason why it's just right is because you can see the eyes of the person on the video. And that's super important, being able to clearly see the eyes of the person in the shot. Now, the 6th point for video marketing is the equipment you need. Now, last December, my wife asked me to get her some video marketing equipment, and she said there was 3 rules. 3 rules. The first one, it had to be easy stuff. She didn't want anything complicated. The second rule is she had to be independent. She didn't want to depend on me. She didn't want to have me like, over her shoulder and say, no, you're not doing it right and whatnot. I want to be able to do it on my own. And the third thing is she didn't want me to spend a fortune. So this is what I got her. The starter package. I got her 2 wired microphones. So first of all, I assumed that she was going to use her phone. She did not need a camera. Most of you have an amazing video camera in your pocket. If you have a Samsung 6 or 7 or an iPhone 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, I don't know where we are with the numbers now, these have an amazing video camera on them. So you can use it to get started. And then I got her 2 wired microphones. Why did I get her 2 wired microphones? Is if she needs to do an interview. Now she's going to be mic'd up and the next person's going to be mic'd up. That's $10 a pop. That's no big deal. And then I got the Y connector. And I got the Y connector, well, to connect the 2 microphones that she needs it. Right? And then underneath I got her the 3 things. I got her a tripod. The reason why I got her a tripod and a tall tripod that she could bring up to the height is because the camera has to be at head level. See, those little small tripod that people have, the problem is there's never a spot where you can put it at head level. If there's a table, so then the shot is like this, or there's something that's too high and it's looking down. It needs to be eye level with you. So that's why I got her the tripod. Then LED light, and then the eye clip. The eye clip is you can clip it to anything, and then you can basically squeeze in the camera and just go for it. That entire package was a whopping $148. I was bummed out because I was looking forward to go to Best Buy and go do some damage on the credit card, but that was one of the rules. Don't spend a fortune. So $148. And if you want to invest a little bit more with your equipment and you want to go for it, here is what I will call the more pro package. It's just a little bit more enhanced. So this is the Canon 70D. It's an amazing camera. That's my workhorse. That's what we use. For us, it's an amazing camera. It goes for $1,500. Then get yourself a professional tripod, which will cost you about $300. Then an handheld stabilizer, $700 for the lavalier microphones, $100 for a green screen kit, and $300 for the light kit. Here you get 3 lights, 1 in the front, 2 on the side, and you'll have beautiful lights. That will cost you about $3,000 to $4,000, and you'll have the equipment you need to get started with video marketing. Now, if you want the links to this product, again, you can text me your email at 561-285-2967. If you notice, it's the same number as before, so if you just wanted the script, you're also going to get the products and vice versa, okay? It's just, it goes to me and I'll copy and paste and send an email out to anyone asking for it. Now, the 7th fundamental of video marketing is editing tips. When you have your video created, there are a few things you need to know about editing tips. And the first one is 85% of Facebook videos are viewed without sound. 85%. That's a staggering number. Who has ever watched a video? I want to know, like, who's watching videos on Facebook without the sound? Yeah, there they are. Hello. I was wondering who it was. There you are. The good news about this is you need to have some captions, obviously, on your video, but YouTube and Facebook will do that automatically for you. You don't have to type all this. It just will create the transcript for you. And if you're French like me, about 30% of the words will be butchered. And I'm like, I didn't say that, but Facebook thinks I said something like that. So obviously, if you have an accent, it's a little bit challenging. But for the vast majority of you, I will say 95% of it will be right. And you just got to edit it, make sure it's in the right space, but we'll do the vast majority of the work for you. So that's just really cool. But remember to have captions on all your videos, especially on Facebook. I would highly recommend for you to have an intro, an outro on all your videos. You can go to Fiverr.com. Everybody knows Fiverr? Okay, Fiverr, Fiverr.com. You can get yourself an outro or an intro for your video for about $25 to $50. You choose from a template, you upload your logo, and they return it to you. Nice little intro, and it's just, great to have music, little soundtrack in the back of your videos. YouTube as an audio library for a whopping price of free. And you can download a whole bunch of soundtrack and music and sound effects. All of them are clear for you to use in your videos. Now, obviously, it's not Beyonce or U2 or any of that good stuff. It's just, basic music, but, you don't want to have copyrighted material in your videos anyway. So just download that. You go to YouTube and you search for audio library, and you have hundreds. That's not me again, right? Okay, sorry about that. Hundreds or thousands of them. Now, if you want to edit your video, I highly recommend, if you're on a Mac, I highly recommend Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is iMovie on steroids. There's nothing wrong with iMovie. If you want to edit your videos with iMovie, it's perfectly fine. But if you want to elevate your game a little bit, Final Cut Pro is great on a Mac. And if you're a PC, I would highly recommend Camtasia. Camtasia is a great tool. Just does the same as Final Cut Pro, but it's just for PC. Both of these tools will cost you about $200 to $300 each. Not that expensive. One thing that you need to remember with video editing is that 1 minute of video will take you about 1 hour of editing. So a 3-minute video will take you 3 hours of editing, and so forth and so on. A lot of people are surprised by that. There's a lot of work that goes in the back end of video marketing. Now, the 8th fundamental of video marketing, the 8th and final one, is how to grow and promote your videos. Now, there are two 800-pound gorillas in 2018 with video marketing. And they are Facebook and YouTube. And then you have the rest. Instagram and LinkedIn and all that. But these are the two 800-pound gorilla in 2018 going into 2019. No questions. And the best way to frame it, and I think that applies actually to everything if you want to advertise on Facebook or YouTube or Google, but the way Facebook works is it helps businesses find prospects. So you are looking for prospects. You're putting your video, and you can promote your video and put it in front of people that are out there. By the way, one of the best way to annoy people is to actually give them a commercial, as opposed to a how-to video or something educational or interesting. You are looking for them. On YouTube, it's the other way around. They're looking for you. They're looking for an answer to their question. So once you understand that, you just really got it with Facebook. Because a lot of people, what they're trying to do is they're trying to advertise on Facebook thinking that people are looking for businesses. They don't. Who goes on Facebook to buy anything? We don't. We don't. We just go out there to chill and look at pictures and stuff. So LinkedIn is great for video marketing. LinkedIn has a 10-minute cap. So you cannot upload more than 10 minutes on your videos on LinkedIn. Email marketing is a great way to promote your videos. Who's getting too many emails in their inbox? Yeah, all of us. And I'm starting to get some of that, where instead of doing a newsletter or another one of those letter or thing, there people are actually putting a vlog. And you're a lot more likely to click on it and say, well, yeah, I'll watch, a 3-minute, 4-minute video instead of reading all this stuff. So it's a great way to promote your videos. Now let's recap from the top. How-to video is really where you should be spending most of your time with video marketing. 2-minute is a bunch of baloney. There's no such thing as a 2-minute rule. Answer the public is absolutely amazing to get all the answers, all the questions that people want to know. Remember the 3 APP rule, the 3 steps to start all your videos: agree, promise, and preview. The third rule for your video framing: $148 will get you started. 1 minute video equals 1 hour of editing, and the two 800-pound gorilla of video marketing are Facebook and YouTube. Now I have a good news and a bad news. And if you're like me, I prefer the bad news first. So here's the bad news. You are a media company. See, you thought you were a meeting planner or a supplier and whatnot. No, you are a media company in 2018. You've already been acting like it. You've been taking pictures and you upload it to Facebook. So you're already acting like a media company. But in 2018, you need to remember that. You are a media company. But I have a good news. And the good news is you are a media company. See, it's never been easier to produce media than it is in 2018. I wish I could go back to Antoine 10 years ago and say, look, Antoine, you have this thing here, 10 years ago, you have this thing here, this device, where you can take videos and pictures and upload it to a service for free and have people all over the United States, maybe all over the world, watch your video. I would have told you 10 years ago, you're out of your mind. And yet this is exactly what we have. That's the good news. It's just never been easier. 10 years ago, we had, what, business card and a brochure and a website. 20 years ago, all we had was a business card and a brochure. Perfect is the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of good. A lot of you are going to try to be perfect with video marketing. Don't. This is my first video 4 years ago after I've done the clock in the minivan. It's just simply awful. It's a Logitech webcam on top of my desktop and it's a PowerPoint in the back, but I just went for it. I just didn't let perfection get in the way. I just went for it. I don't know how many views that video got, maybe 150 views to date. Nobody is watching it, but I keep it to remind me that perfect is the enemy of good. And I can guarantee you something, is your 10th video will be significantly better than your 20th, than your first one. And the 20th will be better than the 10th, and so forth and so on. Basically, you have to get started. Just get started. Don't try to be perfect, just go out there and just shoot some videos. And the consequences are clear. If you don't start with video marketing, you're going to be left behind. Or worse, you're going to go on YouTube one day and you're going to see that video, how event planning works, and someone else did it. And it's really going to make you mad. All right, so 3 stats that I want to leave you with. 3 stats, and we're going to wrap it up. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. See, after being a amazing video library, YouTube primarily is a search engine. That's what it is. People looking for stuff. Facebook is predicting that by 2020, all the content on their platform will be consumed on a mobile device and will be video. All video, all mobile. And Cisco is predicting that by 2019, 80% of all consumer traffic will be videos. 80%. 2019 is next year. That's a staggering stat. What I can guarantee you are the 3 benefits you will get with video marketing is increased credibility. It will increase your credibility without a doubt. The second thing you're going to get is authority. Creating video will give you authority in your industry. There's no doubt. And the third one is you will get leads. I get 2 to 3 leads every single week from videos I produced a year ago. It just sits there. It's evergreen content, and it keeps on feeding me leads after leads after leads. The road with video marketing is wide open. We're not at the end of video marketing. It's not too late. We're not even in the middle. We're just getting started. And if a French dude with an accent that looks like Uncle Fester can have a viral video, so can you. Thank you.